Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Hellpoint. In the last episode, we defeated... oh, what was its name? Oxybien or something? Gaijo, the... another cosmic god, who... I don't even know where it comes from, so some other dimension, the flesh dimension, over in the Port Isidune, and explored a good portion over there as well, though there is a little bit that I'm aware of left to see. We still got to access the silos and explore that spot. But that was a pretty epic battle. At the end of it, I realized that we should probably begin... oh, at the end of it, we also earned 100% total knowledge gain. More than that. So 100% isn't really 100%. It's 100% of what the author wanted us to find. We've meted the quota, but there's still more stuff to discover, as I'm sure we will see as we adventure through this world some more. Speaking of which, we're going to kill all of the Axion-rich creatures here in the Outer Matter Atrium, and then we are going to go ahead and explore a spot I found by accident while I was out here farming. First, let's kill this big creature, then we'll look at our statistics, I'll talk about what the farming yielded for us, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do for the rest of this episode. And we can hear that our Gene Stealer friend is back here again. It's about the size of a lictor, to be honest. Maybe we should call it that instead. Okay, so here's our statistics. I feel kind of guilty about leveling myself. I shouldn't, but I do a little. So I'm not spending any of these Axions in leveling, just in improving our conductors. So my stats have not changed since the last time we have looked at them, to my knowledge. For conductors, I've leveled all of my caster items to rank 10, and including a new catalyst conductor that I've stuck into our Hedron of Flame, and I will begin to level this item now. I've also leveled our infused columns reflex conductor one more time, which is now letting us do 107 physical damage. I maxed out, by the way, the experience with the Thespian Mace, and it is effectively the same exact thing as our column. We earned column mastery, which effectively doubled its damage to about what the same thing that our infused column normally does. So there's no difference between these two weapons, other than the type of damage they do. This has a little more energy, our current column, I believe. 10 energy compared to the this column's just physical damage. I've begun leveling a linked Espadon to see how much I like this weapon. It has multiple upgrades associated with it, but I have not yet decided if I'm going to actually keep this weapon. So at the moment, I'm not interested in showing it off, but it will be something we might see later on. For our Hedrons, the Hedron of Light is now maxed out entirely, so I want to show you what it does with its final unlocked ability, and I did the same with the Demon Cannon, so we'll show both of these, I suppose. Lastly, I ran around looking for the Ultra Matter Golden Gate, the gate that requires us to align the focus lenses, and I still couldn't find it, viewer. I don't know where it is. I looked back in the Arcology underside for some way to access something here, and I couldn't find it. I went back up through the area that was filled with the underworld creatures also, and I didn't find it there either. So it must be in the atrium somewhere, or atrium, somewhere near the park. So we might go back out there later. Alright, first let's kill some of these things again. I can one-hit them if you're not aware of me with this now. Actually, I've been able to do that, Tim. That's not so new. I was looking at our gear, and man, I really want to wear a different, the other paladin chest armor, as it were. I think it would look better for us with the type of character we're designing. I mean, just look at this. That looks great. Look like a holy cleric. I love it. But unfortunately, it's Sturgis Vest for us at the moment. Or is it the other one? It's this one. Alright, let's show off the Hedron of Light and what's capable of doing. So you probably didn't get that good of a look at it, but it sends out as many beams of as it can, and they track enemies. Let's see if we can launch it another blast of it. Oop, they both saw. Oh wow, they both saw me. Oh, just one that time. It will drain all of our energy when I use it. But it does kill one of these guys with the volley, which is pretty nice. And with the amount of leech we have, we can easily get that back again. So, pretty nice. I like that upgrade. The Hell Cannon, however, its final upgrade is really bad. This is what it does. It throws out effectively globs of, like, gore. It's horrendously... It throws out a lot of them, but they do almost no damage. Like, we're talking 1 or 2 points of damage for all my energy. It is useless. It is a useless upgrade. So, this Hell Cannon has proven not to be very efficient as a source of damage. Only the normal shotgun blast seems like that's the only upgrade I like that's worthwhile to use. Of its active abilities, the spike does less damage than a railgun would do, for example. And the shotgun itself is decent, but we can get better damage probably with a Hedron. So, and this weapon also needs foresight, not cognition. So I don't really know what purpose this gun is supposed to do. It does look pretty cool. I'll give it that. And looking cool is important. It is important. I tend to value looking cool over other, well, not over quite every stat, but over, I will sometimes decide I want to look cool rather than than be efficient. So now that we've seen this, I'm going to start leveling up a different weapon instead of this one. And we're probably not going to use the Daemon Cannon again. Hedron of Flame is, from what I can see, at least initially, it's exactly the same thing as our Hedron of Light. Only it does induction damage, not energy damage. This is the secret. Do you see it? I didn't see it until I accidentally rolled into it. There's something down here. And I don't think we've been down here before. In fact, we haven't, because I popped out here and then it was like, oh, wow. I wish I knew this existed before. More stuff. Let's see what this is. I can't believe it's been here the entire time, whatever this is. It's probably not Axions. Oh! I also... Another thing I did. It took several tries, but I eventually got the item that was on the top of the elevator by stepping onto the top of the elevator and riding it up near the main entrance to Alma Mater. And it is a mind module that gives us entropy resistance. So we are currently using it. Oh, okay. There is. Yeah, Tim, yeah, you found this before. I mean, it's been an age, but you found this a long time ago. That's the Underworld set, so that's the armor that these guys are fighting. So it won't be... What's the resistances? Probably better for entropy than induction? If we have this on, how does this compare? Yep. Oh, nil. Nil resistance instead of energy resistance. And it's dark colored instead. I prefer the light colored one, given the colors of our infused column. And this hedron, it seems to match better. All the gear, though, will weigh the same. I guess at the moment... since we're not wearing the chest armor, we can probably get away with using the dark armor, then. We do look kind of cool with this, too. Matches the red of this hedron, or hedron, a bit better. And does it weigh the same? It does not! This weighs a little more, because I'm at 61% now. Oh, I'm still at 61%. Oh, it's the armor piece you're wearing, Tim. That added 1 more percent. Okay. Something I should have done, by the way, during our battles against both of the enemies, is I should have geared up for better resistances. Uthos. Oh, is this death? No. Uthos does a lot of induction damage, so I should have... Oh, thank God. Thank God I didn't die right there. Oh, what is this? Oh, the vault key to this area. Okay, we'll get that open then, too. I should have been wearing induction armor against Uthos and whatever could give me more physical resistance against Oxy. That's what I should have done. And of course I didn't. I like the sound of whatever engines or pistons are moving down here. I will assume this is safe. Okay, and we're back here again. We are going up. So after we see what's in the vault, I think we will proceed to begin speaking with the engineer, who is, by the way, he showed up at the podium area. So I think we will speak with him. I think we'll speak with him first back at the Son District and see what he says to us there. Then I think we will, if he's at the podium still, we'll go back to the podium and speak with him at that location. I have also discovered where our Indian is located now. He is in Port Isidune. And from what I can tell, he's not actually near a fire, unless I just didn't see the fire when I went and looked for him. It's funny, I mean, no one saw me or can hear my thoughts. Saw me think out loud, which I was doing at the time. But I was wondering, like, isn't he right near the tram? Like, near the door we can't access, and that's exactly where he was. So, we can get to him very easily. I don't know why these secret doors in particular remain seal themselves, since considering that none of the others do. Now, what did they seal away in here? That's a cool-looking obelisk. Oh, that was also part of the vault, huh? Well, let's see what it is. An artillery OTX and a firearm conductor. Alright, we are not... Once again, the artilleries are too expensive, stat-wise, for me to go towards equipping them. Maybe if we end up with a bunch of extra Axions, I don't know what to spend them on, but we can always spend them on stamina or life. And 11,101 Axions. Plus a coin. Okay, so let's go... to the San District. Something else I've noticed, viewer, is that as I am felling the gods, the enemies out here are getting a little stronger. Hold on, where am I going? This one. Not terribly strong, but the visitors have gone from 144 experience to 288. And they do seem to do more damage and stun lock me a little more. Oh, he's not here. Alright, he moved on. So he's at the podium now. But before we go there... Oh, well actually no, we will go there. It's fastest to get to the Indian through the podium area than it would be to go... Well, we could go to the silos too, Tim. Did I don't think, Tim, you actually... Did we synchronize any breach in the San District? And this gentleman has shown up again. He left briefly, and now he's back, so we'll speak with him again, too. I guess we'll speak with him first. Okay, nothing else. You did good back there. Oh! Hope you found something useful in that joke we found. Okay, so we didn't do the quest for him. With him, actually. He's now... Oh man, alright, so we missed something. So we should have gone back to him when we got that information. Now it's a bit too late. Well, let's say this. I'm completely lost. None of this makes any sense to me. Evidently, you found yourself on Irinovo. This place has never been a paradise, but now it's really gone to hell. We were conducting experiments with the puncturer and that arisen mass AI when suddenly all the markers started going crazy, or at least it seemed that way. I can't really remember what happened next. All I know is I woke up with a splitting headache miles away from the ateliers, and the arcology was in flames. That was decades ago. All I remember is the project, my family, and my demons. I failed the project. At least I can still join my family. You said you were going to tell me about your plan. That's right, I did. We won't survive much longer if we stay here. The air is getting thick, and there's no food. I can repair the interface and use it to puncture a breach based on the coordinates for Earth or Elian, whichever answers first. I can do it. At least in theory. So then, I've been stranded at this cursed station for years, traveling repairing what I could. I never had anyone to talk to until you appeared out of nowhere. The merge reduced Irid Novo to ruins, but for some reason it's left the two of us intact. Well, we were just constructed just recently, so we avoided the merge. Well, enough about that. Here's the deal. There are two things that need to be done if we're going to have any chance to make it out of here. One, the power to the ateliers needs to be restored. I repaired the main energy lines, but one more power relay needs to be rebooted. Oh, this is what we saw last episode. He'll give us the code, I think, here. It's located underneath Port Izudun. Two, I need to repair the author's interface by building a patch conductor from parts scavenged from the station. Without it, the puncturer can't be operated, which means we can't make any breaches. So that's that. I just sent you a list of components we need for the patch conductor, as well as the code that will grant you access to the power relay. Let's do this. Then we can really get this party started. Alright, we learned the AI patch conductor. The author did mention he was sick. Yeah, that's probably how he would put it. Considering the damage caused by the merge, some kind of hardware malfunction isn't surprising. The author's strange behavior only seems to have increased over time. I mean, what gave him the idea to create you? No offense. But enough about that. Here's the deal. I can build a patch conductor to fix whatever's wrong with the author, and we need the author to operate the puncturer. I need alumina, pulse mineral, and nervous wiring to make the patch. It's pretty hard to come by, so if you find any, please let me know. By then, I will have re-established the administrative channel through which I can inoculate the author. So you got all that? Alright. We actually, I think, have what we need to actually make that right now. We do. We'll make it. Oh, we should read about everything. I meant to do that too. Like, we've been picking up quite a few things and I have not read about any of them. So we will, I think, do that. After, we also turn in some rations here that we've been accumulating. Hello, Wretched. I do have food. I don't know. Let's see. We'll get solid fuel this time. Take. So let's read about some of the stuff we have. Thespian hook. Looks like a twisted sculpture from a giant rib, sharpened and carved into a gruesome weapon. Oh, is that how I look at the things? Oh, wow! That was pretty easy. I've struggled to figure out how to do this. Every single time. So I have to be here in the equipment to do so. Okay. Red saber. The strange curved blade looks like it could tell 100 stories, all of them outside the law. The weapon inspires a furious fighting style and pulls the wielder into a deadly dance. We have... Oh, we do have the linked Espadon. This giant sword sported proudly by the Sentinels is no mere decoration. Its weight alone makes it difficult to handle, but its devastating impact is there to compensate. So I've so far unlocked the ability to reduce damage I take, a deadly combo as an active ability. Its weight has been reduced. I gain a bonus to my stamina, and of course I have the strength melee conductor attached to it. What else do we have? Artillery OTX. A massive cannon of the artillery defense system, much too heavy for most humans to wield. This version was modified in laboratories to inflict deadly radiation damage. Oh, I guess the others haven't been the OTX version. I just want to get away from the Wretched because he stops growling at us. Okay, let's keep reading. The P-17, which is induction damage. Etek Avios, an object of worship used by congregators to commune with the cosmic gods and establish control over the masses. This is what we got from Numundus the Undisturbed, I think. I think it was it. Mouth of Filth. A demonic experiment intended to create a weapon capable of breaking life down to its molecular structure. Inflicts radiation poisoning. Okay, this is the Hell Cannon, only a radiation version of it. Probably the exact same thing as the Hell Cannon. Radiation, I don't think has made it. I don't know what resists radiation, if anything. Maybe it's better? Maybe. The Channeler of Light is the same thing as the other Channeler, its description. And the Hedron of Flame is the same as the other Hedrons that we have, or the other Hedron that we have. For our shields, Dark Disciple Shield. Through his magnifying shield, he was able to not only read the mind of anybody, but also push strong suggestions into the subconscious. And I put a shield induction conductor into this shield. The intricate design of the Sentinel is mainly decorative and honorific, but the material used in their construction is nearly indestructible. 100% physical resistance when this is used, by the way, so you take no physical damage with it. That's rather nice. We've read about all of these, I think. Oh, we did just pick up the Underworld Sentinel stuff. Predictably, the first thing that the forces of the Underworld did upon arriving at Irinovo was to corrupt the existing defense forces, the Sentinels and artilleries. They were met with no resistance, which suggests that there may have been a mole. I think we've read about all of these already. We've read about all those already. And these. And those. We have our vacuum isolator. Increases armor resistance against entropy. Space offers excellent insulation, but the low pressure quickly turns the body's moisture into vapor, draining any heat. Oh, we did pick up a few new programs. I guess we should read about them. Cube Cooling. This program drains the surrounding area of heat. It was mostly used by tourists. The settings have been cranked up to sustain higher temperatures. Alarm. This program analyzes the environment and warns of immediate dangers. The code is of a dubious origin and was apparently produced in a hurry. Oh, okay. Maybe this is the designers of the game warning that it might not work all the time. Or they wish they could have done it differently, but they couldn't figure out how to program it differently. Omacube Heater. The basic conversion of energy into atomic agitators to produce localized heat. Useless in space, but can save lives in otherwise deadly cold situations. How about our Program D? Omacube Jukebox Program D, a program that emits a semi-random rhythmic sound waves. This particular pattern makes you want to laugh. Oh, does it? We haven't listened to that one yet. I think I mentioned we would have quite some time ago. Anything else we haven't read about? Oh, the Patch Kit. A complex AI module of a rough but clever construction. An architect would probably know how to use this. Fragment of Ozumori Goija. A tender piece of Ozumori Goija, god of treacherousness and deceit. Cynical and jaded, he has locked himself in the lowest place, and the place where all blood comes dripping down, and from there he dispatches an endless army of idle hands to do his wicked bidding. Well, that was in, that was one of the prefects, is that a proper term? Precepts for the overseers in Dishonored. Idle hands were, one of the sins. Organic fiber, lab-produced sheet of organic fiber used in medical operations such as skin grafting. Solid fuel, a heavy rod of inert axions typically used in transportation. Our anti-Meyer gyro? I'm gonna say gyro. An ominous-looking device used to channel energy. Black tempering, obsidian coating used in Black Moon ceremonies. We have fragment of Uthos, the Ashborn. A dusty piece of Uthos, god of eternal suffering. The oldest of all the cosmic deities, Uthos has burned through the nerves of every living thing since the dawn of time. eternally crumbling to dust and being reborn from his own ashes through fire and flame. Fragment of a demon, one piece of a demon, offering to the gods. Shepherds and sieves, the daemons guard the boundaries of evolution through the infliction of suffering. Facing a demon signifies transcending pain towards growth. We found earth minerals some time ago, a unique piece of an old mineral from planet Earth. And that's probably good enough. I've done enough reading. Let's go ahead and head to Port Isidune and meet the Indian there. We should have gotten the code to the Ateliers somewhere too. It occurs to me that we might have like a quest log, but I don't know how we access it. It's not done here. Maybe if we just... Oh, was it like... Maybe it's one of these? No. Let's go and turn in the patch. Maybe we have to do that first, and then we can plug in the code? Or maybe it will just tell me what the code, like, have the code there when I go and access the device. Hey, what news do you have? I have the AI patch. Alright, let me see. Nice work. This should override the interface protocol, allow us to warp out of here and get to Elian. The author must have infused you with some pretty interesting skills. We still need to power up the Ateliers. You can take care of it or wait for me to handle it. Either way, we'll meet back here before heading out to take care of the interface. Stay safe. While I was running around looking for both the gentleman we're about to talk to and the other eye gate, or whatever it's called, I noticed that a great many of the demons have been replaced with the... This sounds really loud to me. Has been replaced with the hostesses now. I think that's because we killed Uthos first. I am glad the creature's not being replaced by gene stealers. That would be super awkward. I feel as if maybe all the enemies out here should maybe... Well, no, Tim. People still want to farm after they kill the bosses. I don't think we've yet... Yeah, we haven't been able to access that yet. And here he is. There's no fire here, though. I feel like there should have been one. Maybe it got snuffed out, or maybe he's here meditating without the fire. Oh, hello. You're still alive. But I was certain I sensed your death. Many times. Yeah. You don't have to rub it in. How strange. Could this mean you're from a different plane? Like me? Well, I'm glad you came to visit me. Sit down, get warm. But we can't talk to you if we do that, so. I think I know what you are. I know you're curious to find out. You're a body without a soul, and I'm a soul without a body. Is that why we keep running into each other like this? No. I have a different destiny, and someone is already controlling you. So he's not meant for us, is what he's hinting at there. There's something else we share. We've seen so many strange things. We can't tell what's real and what isn't. We don't know what to believe or who to trust. I left home a dozen years ago, I think. I've been traveling, watching, learning. Only now I can finally speak. I was a soul worker. I would call back lost spirits and bring them home to their kin. Under these same stars, I can still hear the drums beating in harmony, like one giant heart. Those in the darkness would be called upon. Others, those who turned away from the false light, would rise again and come back to us. The words we spoke, like those before us, brought the dead back to life so they could finish their moment in time. And now it is I who is lost in a place I don't understand. There are too many voices to hear anything. It doesn't matter. I know my calling. I am where I am meant to be. And so are you. Right, we earned a little bit of experience for that. He'll now move to another place. I'm guessing he's probably at the Arisen. And I don't think we can open this. Okay, we cannot. So... where do you want to go, Tim? While we're here, let's go to the silos. We haven't been there yet. Oh, wow, Tim, you also have other nether portals? We have the underworld portals to go and check out. In at least 2 places. You have the one near Uthos I don't think you explored. And we have the one right here. Oh wow, they seem rather weak to this, the hands. Yeah, I didn't synchronize this breach. I guess I didn't synchronize any of them here. Is there another? I guess there isn't. I guess I will synchronize this. We have... yeah, let's synchronize it. It's not too difficult to get back, but I want the convenience, and I think I have one more breach left. Another I code. A pattern, I4. Not that we need them anymore. Oh, that was dangerous. I see her there. The hands, by the way, do a good amount of damage. That thing took off, I think, a third or a fourth of my life with its attack there. I hear a big guy. Oh, that's interesting. What on earth is that? Oh! It's... Oh! Hello! Oh, we finally got grabbed by him. Whoa! Some Axions. Oh, and another trim activation key. That's interesting. So there is another key to this place. Okay, there is one. It must be in the embassy somewhere. The only reason why you would need this key, because the way we got here was by the tram. There's no reason to have another tram key here unless you could access this place without needing the tram. And the only place I can think of where that would be the case is by accessing it from the observatory area. But we couldn't do that from the side we had been on earlier. And this is the one tunnel we were at earlier where I was hesitant to go up it. It is easier to go down it. Do I really care about the items here? Come on, Tim. Oh, where are we going? Fourth fool's head. There's a fourth fool? This is just... What's all this foolishness? We don't need to go explore anything. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that, actually. That's too late. We've committed. We want to now go to the machine that's down here and plug in the code. But I guess since we're here, we'll go ahead and level ourselves up once. If I have the Axions for it. It's going to be load. As boring as that is. You guys might not have realized it, but whenever I activate my ranged weapon, the first time I press the button, my character raises the weapon. Then I'm pressing it again, but he doesn't always fire it right away the second time. So I'm guessing there's some delay between that. Yeah, these guys are a little more tankier now that Ozzy's been killed. Which is weird. I don't know why. Well, actually, it might not be because Ozzy himself is killed directly. It's probably... because we killed the third god. Oh, we're still getting fragments of demons. Interesting. And that guy dropped 60 nil shards. What the heck? Is that because we I don't understand. Is that because we defeated Ozzy? Now, that was the alpha version, by the way. Maybe he has a chance to drop other items. Once again, though, it's more crafting materials. We don't need any more crafting materials. We are good. Nice. This leveled up once. What did we just unlock? Enemies get staggered more easily. Oh, the way this levels is different than the Hedron of Light. Speaking of light, let's turn the light on in this area. We don't need to engage her. That's a big guy. We should kill him. We got to do this awkward jump again. I think we actually can fall to the ground here. Alright. Let's plug in the code, if we're allowed to. Now, this is all used for the final boss. And by the way, I've never done this before. I've never both activated this and created the patch, and then talked with the architect again. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've only done the final boss battle a particular way. So we're going to, when we actually finally fight the final boss, it's going to be done a way that's different than how I normally have done it in the past. 72501. Alright then. 72501. Access granted. State of emergency in effect. Irinovo power supply in safe mode. Lift state of emergency protocols. Architect credentials recognized. Lifting state of emergency for Irinovo power grid. Relay power to the high ateliers. Power is being relayed to the high ateliers. Please stand by. Power relayed. Alright, it's on. We don't need to be here again. Or anymore. I do, though, Tim, you do want to visit the underworld portals, because why not? You might as well see what content that has. We'll come back here. Let's chase after the Indian next. It is called Black Hole Hour. Okay. So he was that way. I like that death gurgle. I forgot this one was here. And then the only other spot I think that's left is back in the Anthonum viewer. So we'll go back there after this. And I think that will complete his quest. Of course, we have to make it to him first. Oh, there was the other way, Tim. The other way was arguably a little safer than this is. It's too late. I'm already committed to this. There he is. Nice place. Good place to sit, too. How you doing, Mr. Indian? Hello again. Come and sit while you can. I'm frozen to the bone. I think my spirit is escaping. I don't know how much more of this place I can take. You weren't there when the second flood came. It was a giant wave spreading faster than the wind, destroying all life in its path. He must be talking about the merging, or when the merge occurred and all the different realities merged together. But it wasn't a wave of water. It was a wave of spirit that shattered minds into 1,000 pieces. It'll all been written because it's all happened before, many times. Evil lies. Men and women separate from each other. Then the flood comes, kills the weak and strong alike, and the world begins again. It takes a lot of mud and blood to reconstruct the world. But it's happened before. It's happening now. And it will happen again. They came to us before we came to them. While we travel, they catch us like rabbits. Giant dream catchers. Not unlike this place. Every spirit should be free to return to the source. Cutting a spirit off from the source is the greatest sin. But I am not worried. I will destroy them soon. Tell me, do you think we'll ever make it back home? I think so. Maybe you're right. This place has so many secrets left to discover. I've learned a lot already. My dreams are alive. It's how I got here. And it's how I'll get back. I don't have the words to explain it. I wish I could show you. You know, it feels like looking to the flames, diving into a sea of fire. I like you. Thank you. Oh, we get a shiny puppet. Alright, we already had one of those, but I'll take another one. Thank you, sir, very much. I don't think there's anything else he has to say. I wish you safe travels. Now to the Anthedum. And then, after that... I'm not sure. I feel like we should do another underworld area. There might be breach synchronizers in them. So, and I wouldn't mind having another one of those at least, if we're going to start the DLC soon. Probably next episode, we will start that. I'm assuming it's as easy as just using the puncturer right there. Oh, I thought that was a pit and I was about to die. I think it's easy as using the puncturer right in the main podium area, and then we just enter the DLC world instead. I've never been there, viewer. I know nothing about it, so it will be all blind at that point. I am, of course, assuming the Indian is here, and he hasn't gone to some other place I have not yet found, which could be the case. But I think it's only 5 times you get to speak with him. And there he is. Wow, what a scenic spot for his final stop. And we're about to enter a storm also, so it's a perfect time to visit him, I suppose. Ah, I'm glad you've come. Come, and sit with me one last time. I've always known that I'd leave my old corpse someday. Saw it when I was a child. I saw a dead animal. Its spirit was full of colors, floating upward, fading like smoke. Then I saw all death, thousands and thousands of spirits. The spirits were stuck on their path, like dreams, and they could never reach their destination. So this is where I am now, on this giant catcher of dreams. Just like the stories we tell our kids. I can see it now. You look terrible. How are you faring? I'm thriving, actually. You always struck me as an odd one. Perhaps you do belong forever here, after all. My time has come. Thank you for these reflective moments. I've learned a lot. Perhaps you have too. What's coming to me now seems less frightening. I'm warm again. Goodbye, my friend. Maybe we'll meet again. We will. Makes you wonder if he wasn't that creature the entire time, and not the Indian that he was pretending to be. Or if he was an Indian and then just changed into that instead. Some sort of reincarnation. I think it probably was the whale, though, I think. We haven't seen the whale since the very beginning of the adventure. He gave us this, a tomahawk. It's a decent weapon, if I remember correctly, but it's a reflex weapon. Oh, actually, it requires strength too. Strength, reflex, and foresight. Maybe far in the future. Once again, I'll level reflex up a bit, but not at this moment. I'm not intending to. I do not, by the way, remember the whale scene at all. I thought something else happened, so that's pretty awesome. My memory of what actually happens here, where to go, is a bit fuzzy. That does make the game feel a lot more fun, though, if I don't remember how things all... how they occurred. Hey, what news do you have? The power to the Ateliers has been restored. I saw that. Good job. I imagine it must have been quite a challenge. The air feels charged with energy. Can you feel it? We've got the patch and the power. We're all set to head to the Ateliers. I'll meet you there, next to the interface sanctum. Stay safe. We won't be back there though for some time because we're gonna do I think do an underworld portal. Oh, you know what we also should do, viewer? We should go and turn in these bits of the gods and see what items we get for doing so. I think we can do that. But let's do a underworld first. It is safer to go this way, Tim. Is it? No, it's not. This way. Sorry, let's think about what programs I want. We'll go and use... Heal? And we'll put heat over here. It's annoying when you won't target the enemy right in front of you. It's really annoying. Lots of thespian hooks to be had. I have heard it's a decent reflex weapon. Very fast once you master it. Our Hedron leveled up as well, so let's take a look at that really quick. Increases the reflex stat. Alright, let's do this. Oh, there was a coin right in front of it I completely missed. Now, with Ozzy gone, we don't want to drop down into his area, as I don't think without a way to communicate with him, there's no way for us to be teleported back out into this place. We would end up dying out there. I was not expecting to fight fists. I thought for sure we'd see, yeah, these creatures, underworld creatures. So Ozzy's fists even were able to explore this place. Interesting. Tim. I don't think there's anything even down here. And there wasn't. Okay. But, well, I don't know that. we have to check. When I did a portal area in the past, it was this one that I had done. I thought it'd be cold here, but it's not actually cold at all, so we don't really need the heater then. Oh, there's a caster here somewhere. That's interesting that they're here in the underworld. There's a breach synchronizer. Nice. That made coming in here worth it. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? It's been a long time, viewers, since I've done this. So instead of the flesh creature, it's this one. And I guess we still get more ads in this fight. We do. Tim. Good work. They're probably above us. The other hands I hear. Another breach synchronizer. Holy crap. That will make the DLC so much easier. I'm assuming, of course, it still works the same way. Whoa! Where did you come from? We'll go and look at Ozzy's pit, but we are not going to be dropping down inside of it. I want to make sure there's no items over here, though. No, nothing. If there is anything down in that pit, we're not getting it, because I don't think we can get back up it. We're not allowed down to the big area where the, towards where the Atliers are, or that elevator that would have led us there. That's the portal. We have a little more time. Not much more. Like this was the secret way we opened. Oh, Tim. We'll do this again. Let's clear a few more enemies on this side. This is where the thespians were earlier. Well, obviously. We have time. Probably just barely time. So that was unlocked from... I don't remember. Was it over here? Yes. Oh! Like there's nothing in here in Underworld world. A nil rock, very good. I think let's double back to the portal now, and we'll come back in here another time. Oh no, Tim! That was the wrong way. How many times now are the pits going to kill you when you just walk right off of one? It's a mirrored world. It's a mirrored world. Where do we start? Alright, we start in this world. Okay, that's kind of a good thing. We were in this direction. Think it would be so hard to see these things, but this area is really dark. Oh, I wonder if we'll see our doppelganger here. I'm imagining we won't. Or maybe he'll actually look like us in here. Like he won't be green colored. That'd be kind of cool if it worked that way. Guess we'll find out together. There's only one other area that we... well, actually, no, there's the front of the port we haven't been to. I don't know if we were able to access it, but obviously we're going to try. And the silo area. It's got some iframes as it flicks rocks at us. No, okay, we're not allowed up to the silos. We're probably not allowed then to take the... No, and we're not allowed to take the elevator up to the entrance to Port Isidune. Missed opportunity to put something secret down here, developers. We are here! But we looked like ourselves already. What's going on? Stop that. And viewer, with that, I think that's every... Oh, no, that's not quite every spot. Oh, Tim, did you just... Okay, no, we didn't die. That wasn't that far. We have the secret area that I said we come back to, and then I died. So let's go back. And this way. It's mirrored, Tim. Remember, it's mirrored. Wrong way. This leads to Ozzy. I don't even know how you managed to go into the wrong way. It's clear where Ozzy's place is. You have the big door. You have the door here with the two handles on the side. Was it this way? No. It's. I get lost in the underworlds, viewer. I'm so sorry. We should probably reset really quick while we're right here. I'm not imagining there's anything really worthwhile in the last spot we have to check, but we're going to check. Why not? Oh, and did our Hedron level again? It did. No, it did not. It's about to. Okay. One or two more uses should do it. Did level. Let's take a look at it really quick. Oh, okay, we gained the protective whirling bodies, which we think is useless, so we're not going to use that. It's this elevator I wanted to go to earlier. Actually, it should be the alarm, Tim. You don't know what's up here. And it's a jump, so be careful. Oh, but it's down we're going. And we almost died. The pit was right there. The pit. Completely forgot about the pit. Actually, I didn't forget about it, but thankfully it didn't kill us. Wow, just nothing. absolutely nothing. Alright, well, now we know. Have to go back the way we came. We're not allowed to teleport out. Sorry. Sorry again. Alright, there we go. Feels like, once again, that's a wasted opportunity to put something special there. Because that's a difficult secret to find normally. And if you remember it's there and go back to it in the underworld, that feels like that would have been rather rewarding. Ah, well. That's also me complaining because I'm an explorer type of person. So we gained 2 breach synchronizers and a bunch of nil rocks and shards. It didn't look like there was any bosses down there for us to fight. And I don't remember seeing any purple markings on the ground indicating a boss battle in the underworld there. Okay, so... we go back. I suppose we can level ourselves? Actually, let's go back to the podium. Yeah, all done with Port Isidune. My goodness. I thought there was more to it than what we had seen. I thought there was another area to it, but I guess... well, obviously I'm wrong. Unless it's secreted. We're done with portals for the time being, so we'll put back on our white armor. Nope, not weapon editor, Tim. You're gonna level yourself. Although we want it being cheaper. And kind of want I want something that's not load this time. We'll grab health up a rank. All right, viewers. Well, I think that will do it for us. We can do one more thing, Tim. It's about to be black hole hour. So let's go back to the park. If I can figure out where that was. Where was it? Wait, did I not link it? Oh, I might not have linked it, Tim. Oh, crap. Where's the fastest way to get to there, then? The Athenaeum, and we just run through the park? No, Arcology underside. If this is where I think it is, we just turn right around and run out. No! Oh, and I completely forgot about this place too. Okay, this is, we gotta go outside the air dock. Oh my goodness, so much stuff to see. But this is not where I wanted to be. I think we're wasting so much time. The Athenaeum. Just go here and run through the park. I thought we had the breach outside the park synchronized. We do not. Man, I remember when I farmed these things for a little bit, too, to gain a few, I think I was leveling my stats, actually, right? We leveled stamina, life, and energy 3 times each. And I did it by getting the actions I needed off screen. We should make this a little easier for us by killing this guy. You're kidding me. How do I still manage to misjudge the distance? I've thought about potentially increasing the difficulty again, viewer, raising up a level, but we're about to see the DLC next episode. Which means I'm going to die a whole lot doing that. Because I will be completely unfamiliar with where to go, where all the pits are, not that that seems to stop me from falling into them anyway, and what the enemy patterns are like. I heard it. We have an artillery shot coming. Okay, it fizzled on something. All right, let's save here. There's no, like, exit here, right? No. And there was nothing back here behind where we fought the Devourer. No. Yeah, note that's what there was a demon here before, and now it's one of the hostess girls instead. Good dodge there, sir. Oh, okay. Oh, that's mine. This is my mark. Right. How to get to the door. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for. No, it's not up here, Tim. No, this doesn't lead anywhere. This doesn't go anywhere. Rather, it goes to places you've already been. There's no, like, exit. I knew there was something in here. This is so frustrating. We're here at the right time. But this is not the right place. That's a tram above us. There's no transitions here. It's not in the dark, right? Not down here, Tim? No, nothing. Yeah, this is just back to the long stairs. That's it. All right, it's not here. I have no clue how to access it. It might as well just be gone. Okay, so we're not getting that door. I don't know how to get to it. I'm remembering for some reason though, like a way to get to this place through the Akari walkways, dropping down through a pit somewhere. We're so far away, though, Tim, from a synchronized portal. Oh, but you know what you're not far away from? The guy who will create boss weapons from the bits we have. So why not at least do this, and then we'll wrap up the session. So we did a bunch of miscellaneous stuff here. Got 2 quests done. Though we missed doing the Architect Escort quest. Since I did not visit him when we had the information that we needed. That's a shame. You can, I guess I'll ruin a little bit of it. I remember that you can get the gear he's wearing from him. If you, like, he doesn't give you that gear, but he gives you the way to, I think, to print it, for example. I do believe it's cognition and reflex, though, so it wouldn't, it's the stats we're not leveling, so we wouldn't equip it. It's good to know he's on a timer for that, though, if I ever decide to play this game in the future, and I remember that, of course. Alright, sir, hello. Oh, he says the same exact thing every single time. Okay, let's hand over the Uthos fragment. I can only imagine the suffering you must have gone through to acquire this. Let me see what I can do. Uthos's gavel. Okay, that sounds like a mighty hammer. That's kind of what we're going for. We'll take a look and see if we can use it. Probably not, but we'll take a look. Okay, let's see, and we'll give him the Ozabori fragment? Ozzy's hand. Okay. So, let's take a look at them. Look them downstairs. And then we'll wrap... Oh, and of course we'll read about them. And we'll save the game here too, I suppose. Alright, let's take a look. What are these things? Uthos's gavel. 11 foresight, 18 strength. Okay, so it's like our column, I suppose. And it does 14 damage, so it's a single-handed hammer, I am guessing. 14 physical and 3 induction. It says a sledgehammer, though. Wait, what? Oh, the damage might be so low because we can't actually equip it. That might be what's going on. A sledgehammer of judgment that condemns the misery to anyone unfortunate enough to find themselves beneath its anvil. The god of suffering inflicts pain in unequal measure upon all living things. A sordid role that's as arbitrary as it is fundamental. Oh, ain't that the truth? Ozzy's hand. Reflex foresight weapon. The lords of the Ninth Circle would be delighted at the idea of a servant slaughtering monsters using their own severed body parts. The hand just won't stay dead, and the constant knuckle cracking is debilitating. It's a conductor. That's an offhand item, I think. No, I'm sorry, no. Conductors, Tim, are the item you equip in this. I'm sorry, I meant catalyst when I said it's a conductor. All right, guys, so that will do. Thank you all for watching. And when we return, I think it's time for us to start the DLC. So I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone.